Andy, are you telling me that this sucker is nuclear?
No, this sucker's electrical. But I need to generate electricity of 1.21 gigawatts electricity.
Well, it's a good thing that this thing runs on unlimited then. Andy, you made a time machine out of Toyota?
Well, the way I see it, if you're going to make a time machine, why not make it practical?
Ah, I get it. So we can go back in time in the 1950s and get gas for 15 cents a gallon. Now that's some smart thinking.
How far are we going? About 10 minutes. Wait a minute. Time circuit's on. Flux capacitor. Fluxing.
Yeah. Even our cars getting costume. I'd like to see who anybody else is going to do this to their Toyota.
Hell yeah. And we didn't even obstruct the drink holders. Hello and welcome to Andy's Little Sci-Fi Horror Show. My name's Andy.
And I'm Drew.
And this is our little 10-minute window to the rest of the world. And today, we're talking about time travel.
Let's see if those bastards can do 90.
You mofo! That's right. We have hit an all-new geek low with this.
Oh, no, we haven't.
Well,
there is no geek low. There are geek highs.
Well put. Boom!
Okay, so obviously you can tell this episode is dedicated to the theme of time travel in science fiction movies.
Absolutely.
Time travel has become a huge staple in sci-fi, and it remains to be probably one of the most prevalent devices that a lot of TV shows and movies have used to display.
Well, it's a crutch to tell stories. A lot of people use it. I mean, Element's been done in many, many times, in many, many forms. Even as classic as A Christmas Carol.
Oh,
back,
yes.
You know, to tell tales,
Star
moral
Trek
tales.
has done it too a million times.
Oh my gosh.
But we're focusing mostly on just time travel movies and time travel TV shows. First big one we should talk about is the Time Machine.
Such stories as H.G. Wells' War of the Worlds and Jules Verne's 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea have challenged mankind. So today, man is successfully probing deep into the mysteries of the universe. Can he penetrate the greatest mystery of all, time itself?
Why is it that we usually ignore the fourth dimension? You see, we can move in the other three. As the doctor said, up, down, forwards, backwards, sideways. But when it comes to time, we are prisoners.
Inventor Rod Taylor's breakthrough into the realm of the fourth dimension is defied by his friend Alan Young.
If that machine can do what you say it can, destroy it, George, before it destroys you.
Is this the human race of the future? Or is this the Morlocks, fiendish creatures who live in a weird underground world? And the Eloi, the tranquil sunshine people, who the Morlocks dominate and maintain like cattle?
Absolutely. H.G. Wells' Time Machine.
The original story that started it all.
It's a book that we highly recommend reading. I mean, everything H.G. Wells, all of the movies, you have to go back and reference the book.
H.G. Wells was one of those authors back in the day. He really predicted what would probably be the future of mankind. He was like Jules Verne and Mary Shelley and all those. He envisioned what the future of man would look like. He envisioned wars we would fight. He envisioned the destruction of mankind and the eventual rebirth of mankind, which is actually kind of a positive part of the story.
It is.
Mm-hmm. But that's already been told in a couple of different movies. The first one in 1960.
Yes, that's true.
George Pal did a 1960s version of that. And then, of course, in 1970s, there was one with Malcolm McDowell.
Yes.
That was a very interesting. It's called Somewhere in Time.
Richard Collier is about to begin an incredible journey into another realm, another lifetime, in search of the love he could never find in this one.
That's Elise McKenna. Starred in a play in the Hotel Theater.
When was this play done?
1912.
Dr. Finney, is time travel possible?
That is a question.
Arthur? Arthur? You're the only one who can help me.
Christopher Plummer, somewhere in time. Someday, in the past, he will find her.
Definitely Time Machine. And then of course 2004's The Time Machine.
Of course, the concept of time travel is interesting in the science fiction realm because it's something that we have not yet achieved. Is it possible? Is time a fabric that we can weave in and out of? Is it? Or is it just an essence of memories? Is it recorded memories in our collective unconscious? Who knows?
Well, the thing about time travel in movies is that there are two main theories of time travel stories. There's the time travel stories where you go back in time and you change something and it changes the future, thus causing a paradox to happen in the future because what you did in the future won't happen and can uncreate you.
This is classically shown in the Back to the Future trilogy.
Oh, there you go. Perfect example of that. Then there's the other theory where you go back in time to try to stop something horrible from happening, but not only do you not stop it from happening, you can sometimes contribute to it happening.
Army of Darkness.
I need more men.
Go. Perfect example of that. Come on, let's go to the malt shoppy. The malt shoppy.
Dude, you had your flux capacitor you've been waiting for all this time. The concept for this episode is very simple. The essence of time is usually constructed being 5 minutes late or 5 minutes early. This is the social paradigm, if you will. So we have our machine here set the present time, destination time, and the last time departed. In the confines of a car, the only clock that's illuminated is the clock that you go by. So thus, if we wish to be in the present, we acknowledge this clock. If we wish to be in the past, we go into this clock. And if we wish to be into the future, we go here. And then we are indeed now 10 minutes into the future. We have to wait for the lights to go down a little lower for this, so oh yeah, are you ready for this?
I'm ready for this. Let's go to the future! Here we go! And